This is Luke Paulson, the Catholic Conservative, and welcome to the news of the week for
September 16th, 2023.
And if you enjoy these videos, do not forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more.
Refunding the police. After she had her carjacked and had multiple injuries right outside of her home, a still Democrat official out of Minneapolis is calling for stronger policing. The fact that she is one of the many voices that called for the police to be dismantled is so
ironic.
She, like the rich men north of Richmond, only cares about problems when it affects her. Not even I will say that the police are infallible. However, I trust them more than I trust the carjackers. New Mexico state of emergency. The governor of New Mexico, Michelle Grisham, decided to issue a state of emergency over public health. This is so that she could use it as an opportunity to strip gun rights away from every person in New Mexico without objection.
Aren't we forgetting one teensy-weensy but ever so crucial little tiny detail?
People did object and call her out on it. When pressed, she told those listening that no amendment is absolute, especially in a state of emergency. Could she use this power to suspend trial by jury? How about suspending the right to vote? Could she suddenly decide that slavery could be legal again? All are enshrined amendments to the Constitution. If she can suspend one, she can suspend any of them. Supposedly this is being done by safety, but we all know better. Cherry-picking data. Cherry-picking is one of the most dangerous logical and scientific fallacies. This fallacy means that you pick data that supports your conclusions, and ignore the data that does not support your conclusions. It is coming out that multiple scientists who were originally researching global warming were manipulating the data. They were focusing on incredibly dangerous years, but glossing over years that were nice and safe. I have put a link in the description to give you more details on that. In short, if you have to manipulate the data, you are no longer a scientist. You are a dogmatic cultist. Losing the moon. The moon is slowly drifting away from the Earth at about 4 centimeters per year. Since the moon would have to start in the Goldilocks zone, too close and it would crash into the Earth, too far and it would float off, never to be seen again. However, the moon is slightly outside of the Goldilocks zone and is drifting away from the Earth. At the present rate, if the moon were millions of years old, it would be almost to the sun by now. Even worse for us, this means that we will start seeing the consequences very soon. One such consequence would be the spin of the Earth slowing down. Stephen Meyer, a professor at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, likened it to a figure skater that slowed down as she put her arms out. This will also inevitably affect tides. Is it possible that the moon leaving is also causing the weather down here to be catastrophic? Of course not. It is obvious that man is the cause of all problems that exist in the world. None of it has to do with forces beyond our control. Fetal stand-ins. Scientists have been able to do some truly spectacular things over the years. The number of practical achievements is astronomical, no pun intended. Now scientists have found that they can take stem cells from aborted children, then said stem cells arrange themselves into functioning organs. This is a spectacular discovery with limitless applications. However, remember what I said a few seconds ago? Stem cells from aborted children. Children were killed to get this research, and more children have to be killed to get more data. They are cloning human beings for experimentation. The scientists worry that if any neural activity develops, it will become unethical. It is already unethical because you are killing another human being. Would it be ethical to remove the organs of a child, a tween, or a teen to research it? Of course it would be, and the life of a child in the womb is no different. Brandon's staff. While going abroad to embarrass Americans in another country, Brandon let it slip that he was given orders from his staff on what to do while in Vietnam.
Just follow my orders here.
Last I checked, employers tell their staff what to do. If it is Brandon's staff that is telling him what to do, he is not the one in charge. We already know that he has approved reporters to accept questions from. We already know that he needs step-by-step instructions on what to do in public. We already know that he needs his hand held when going to public functions. There is no nice way to say this. Joe Biden is suffering from elder abuse. Safes are not safe. The makers of the Liberty Safe decided to give the access code to one of their safes to the FBI. Why might they do this, you ask? The FBI asked them to. There was no subpoena, at least to my knowledge. Was this individual guilty of burning down a city? Of course not. He was a member of the mostly peaceful protest of January 6th. Officially, users of the saves can wipe the code from the company's database. But who would ever trust them again? Sentenced for not entering. Owen Schroyer has been sentenced to 3 months in jail. What was his crime? Did he burn down a city in the name of Black Crimes Matter? No, he did not. Did he enter the Capitol building during the mostly peaceful protest of January 6th? No, he did not. What he did was something far more serious. He stepped onto the Capitol lawn and steps after the barricades were taken down for the people being waved inside. And if you think that is a just sentence, you are the problem. Do not look at Hawaii. We know that the World Economic Forum has proposed building a smart city at the spot of the Maui fires. Amongst countless other coincidences, realtors are rushing to buy the land. Now the police are telling people that they are not allowed to film outside of the burn zone. Now is this for their safety? I doubt that. Is this so that they do not get in the way? I also doubt that. I think that they cannot allow anyone near so that the New World Order plans are not photographed. Luckily, a local lawyer is suing to get the statute overturned. I have left a link to the pertinent information in the description. A special thanks to James O'Keefe for breaking this story. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke. Maybe I'm completely off my rocker, but that is just my opinion. Now don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more. But before you go, on the left I have last week's video, but you may also enjoy the video on the right.